कस्तो लागिरहेको त
भने जस्तो जहाँ चढ्नु पाएन रहनु भएको
हुन्छ नि त
कस्तो छ रे
गजब
गजब भने के हो
रमाइलो गजब भनेको गजब भने मैले पनि छाडे
पानी जानु चढेर बाखा रमाइलो भयो
त्यो त ठुलोको छ त अहिले अब परेछ जाने होला
Exits on this vessel are clearly marked, so take a moment to locate the exit closest to you. In the unlikely event of an emergency, life jackets can be found under your seat, in storage lockers, or stored overhead and outside seating.
चले कि छैन खै ल
Who is it? Oh wait, it's the Australian one. It's the Australian one.
Oh my god, Charlotte Fryer, I have some good news.
Look on the water.
Mata pani nora,
Oh, there's two. There's two. Oh, he's gonna jump. It's gonna jump. It's gonna jump. Guys, look. Guys, look. It's gonna jump up there. Up there's gonna jump.
Whoa, look at it.
Guys, look up on that rocket. One's gonna jump. One's gonna jump. Oh no. Look.
I see it. See it in the water. See it in the water.
Oh, that's Nara.
No.
Honey, no. Yeah, we should go down there. Penguins. Oh, we need to go down there. Yeah, they're down there. Remember there's two ones? Where are they?
Jacob. So I mentioned earlier how strong these guys are. So watch the amount of water that this seal moves. That wasn't too bad actually, so you're pretty lucky there. Oh, let's go for another one. A little bit better. Look at the teachers laughing. How mean are those teachers? Look, I'm running back as well. Okay. Sorry, the rest of the crowd. It's pointless that I talk to you during this because everyone else is screaming so loud. I'm not quite sure what.
Muere el balón. Ahí está. Ahí está. Ahí está. Baby chimpanzee. Hey, what a beautiful voice. Well, as I was saying, yeah, this is their first time talking, so we can try and pair those things together. So we train our animals a lot. We do a lot of training with our animals. We also do a lot of training with our humans as well. We really like to set everyone up for success. All our learners, human or animal, need a little bit of practice, a little bit of training, and we go for the smaller approximations, making sure that everything's reinforcing for everyone. But before we start, we'd like to acknowledge the Cammeraygal people. Now, they were the first carers of this land. And for tens of thousands of years, Indigenous peoples have understood that connection between the land and its animals. And here at Taronga, we feel very proud trying to learn from Indigenous peoples today.
And no matter where you're from or where you live, every day there's an opportunity to see and connect with remarkable birds, which are all around us. All you have to do is look up.
Hey, well done, Nathan. And with absolutely no further ado, our first bird today goes by the name of Stella, and they are a black kite. Well, these hawks are considered to be one of the most numerous hawks in the world. Whoop, terrible throw. I'm so sorry, Stella. That was the worst throw ever. But you know, out in the wild, they're not going to be able to catch everything every single time. A bit of failure is normal. It's all about how we learn, how to react quicker next time. And maybe I'm going to learn how to throw a little better. But yes, these birds, you'll find them all through Australia, up into Asia and parts of Africa as well. Sometimes you'll find these birds into the thousands. So being able to snatch that food out of the sky like we saw Stella do, passing that food from her foot to her beak, it's a really energy efficient way of feeding. Nice. Well, with this lovely breeze today, we might get a couple of victory laps from Stella as she makes her way around the building. Meow. You will often find these birds near fishing ports or abattoirs, maybe even the local tip. Anywhere a keen-eyed hawk is going to be able to snatch an easy feed on some flying termites or similar winged insects. But you know what? For these birds, it doesn't just stop there. They have been seen snatching insects out of the sky, dropping those bugs onto a body of water like this, waiting for it down. They're all searching for different opportunities to feed. And an emu egg like this one right here, that's going to be the ultimate prize for Australia's third largest hawk, the black-breasted buzzard. Well, everyone, this is Waru, and even with that hooked beak and those powerful talons, they still need a little bit of help to get inside the thick shell of an emu egg. Now, for most of Australian wildlife, an emu egg is almost impossible to get inside. It's so large and that shell is so thick. But these birds, they have an instinctive behaviour that we never had to teach, and that is the use of a tool. Pretty cool, huh? Well, as I said, this behaviour, this is nothing we had to train Waru to do. They hatched from their own egg with this knowledge already hardwired in their brain. And with close to 2 days worth of food inside an emu egg, it's such a valuable food source that drive and instinct is so strong, they're going to persevere until they get inside. Nice! Well done, my friend. Great work today, Waru. Well, we often will associate tool use with us humans and maybe with other primates as well. So it's pretty cool, I think, to see a bird using tools like this to achieve their goals, and it might make you consider that you have more in common with birds than what you may have previously thought.
Ever have that feeling you're being watched? Owls are everywhere. You may not see them in your backyard, but they see you out in the country and even in the city. This is Ripley, a barking owl. She hunts during the day. In fact, about half the world's types of owls regularly hunt in daylight. It's all about what they like to eat. And barking owls eat other birds.
That's right, and it's using these large and powerful feet that a barking owl can take down prey that's the same size or even larger than themselves. They're very impressive hunters. How low can we go, Ripley? But as the sun goes down, oh, I got a mouthful, huh? Get that, there we go, get that in there. As the sun goes down, though, a barking owl will look to hunt something a little bit different. Might be things like rats and mice, or maybe even something as big as a possum before they head off and find a safe branch to rest.
Now, day and night, those owls are out there hunting things like introduced rats and mice. They cause a lot of problems with the native wildlife, often taking young birds straight from the nest. So it's great to have owls out there restoring that balance. We used to have a rat problem here at Taronga. We had them running all over the place. But fortunately, that's right, since our owls have moved in, the rats have moved out. And I can honestly say that problem is now behind us. I'm glad you're excited too. We haven't seen an owl in a very long time. Now, a single owl in a year can catch 1,000 mice, and a pair with chicks can catch around 3,000 more. So it's safe to say a family of owls is one of the more beneficial neighbours you could hope for.
That is absolutely right, thank you, Nathan. Well, the birds that we've seen so far have all been native Australians. And this just goes to show that we don't have to travel very far if we want to have an appreciation for birds. In fact, there's already a species of exotic bird that's done all of that international travelling for us. This bird's journeyed across the seas alongside us people, and it allows us all to build an everyday connection with birds. And if you thought the hawks and owls were impressive, then wait until you see my next bird. It's the chicken! Yeah. Now this bird, this Mentari here, they're not a regular chicken. This is a Mentari and they are a red jungle fowl. Now this particular species of bird, they originated in Southeast Asia and they have boasted a relationship with people for around 8,000 years. Now in that incredibly long time, chickens and red jungle fowl have become really important to lots of people around the world. They've featured in different religions, different rituals and cultures, and here in Australia, they've also found their way into our language. So whether like Mentari here, you tend to rule the roost, or maybe you know someone who's a bit of a mother hen, someone concerned that their chicks are soon to fly the coop, or maybe like me, you tend to put all of your eggs into one basket. But no matter how you see the world, we really don't have to look much further than our own backyards if we want to build an everyday connection with birds. In fact, around the world, chickens have become so important and we rely on them so heavily for their meat and their egg production that chickens actually outnumber humans by 6 to 1. So for every one of you, there are 6 chickens on Earth, which is pretty crazy. But when I talk about everyday connections with birds, I'm not really thinking about chickens. Here in Australia, of the over 800 species of bird that we have, around 50 are parrots. And so for me, it's all about the parrots. And for most Australians, it's as simple as a step into our own backyards, and we're able to witness all of these incredible birds, and they really are all around us.
back, please. Thank you. Yeah, where's it going? You're not allowed to get up.
You know, as we've been expanding all our towns and our cities, we're making all sorts of changes to the local landscapes. And unfortunately, not all of the wildlife can quickly adapt to all the human impact. And much of Australian wildlife rely on old tree hollows to build their homes. Tree hollows provide a safe place where birds could lay eggs, raise their young. Ultimately, tree hollows are a place where much of Australians' wildlife can flourish. Sorry, I am chewing my words. Well, this handsome bird's name is Giri Giri. It means very red, and it's in reference to that striking red tail of a red-tailed cockatoo. Now, that species of bird, they're not local to this part of Sydney, but we are still quite fortunate with an incredible diversity of animal life. Now, here at Taronga, we're really proud to be a sanctuary, not just for the animals that are in our care, but for the people and for the local wildlife too. In our word, Taronga is habitat. And to help us demonstrate habitat, we have a couple of volunteers we picked out earlier. They're going to demonstrate habitat for our next two birds. Their names are Hakia and Monoturka. Now, these two birds look a little bit different from Giri. They're the same species, but they are females, so they look a little different. Backyards, that's your wild communities. Well, a huge thank you to our two volunteers. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for helping provide habitat today. going home and installing a nesting box like this one here, that is a really worthy cause. But that's a take-home action. That's something you can do later. If you want to help out while you're here at the zoo, you can come down after the presentation and make a donation. And we put this box here around 15 years ago now, and in that time, with your support, this one box alone has raised over $700,000. And every cent has gone to helping Taronga's conservation species right around the world. And for a while, we've been paying special focus to this bird on the front, the Regent Honey Eater, and it was once found in the tens of thousands. But sadly, it's estimated there are fewer than 300 individuals left in the wild. They are literally disappearing. So every year we're trying to breed more birds to prop up that population, but more importantly, we're out there planting thousands of native trees to ensure that there's a wild place for us to return the birds to. So if you want to help get involved and make that change, come down after the show. You can pop a coin or note in the box there. You can even tap your card if you wish. And anyone prepared to spend $5 or more, we have a series of pins or badges like the one I'm wearing here, and we'd love to offer you one as a way of saying thank you.
Because it really is with your support that we see a bright future, one where the skies and your backyards are filled with birds. And it all starts by simply looking up.
Well, thank you so much for coming down to the Free Flight Birds today. Hope you have an incredible day at Taronga, and we'll see you next time. Well done, Nathan!
Beautiful.
What's that?
Oh, honey, stay there.
What's that crab
Look, that
thing?
is old, but it's
That's to stop them from escaping.